Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Virgo for the week of January 22nd, 2024. And yes, this is an ASMR video. And thank you for everyone watching. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tomorrow I will be on Star Lourdes Tarot's podcast at this tomorrow night, so check that out. And we will be talking shop, and we'll be talking astrology and all that good stuff, so be sure to check that out. Let me see what else. I think that's it. So yeah, I'm available for readings and reports. Pluto today on Saturday is now conjunct with the sun, and Pluto moved into Aquarius, into your 6th house. So I talk about that on my Pluto, on my glossary page, as well as the North Node and South Node, so you need to check that out. Lilith is forming a kite energy. You can be calling a situation before it happens, or you can be at the right place at the right time. You can be fair in dealing with other people, and you make sure that everyone is included in what you are doing, or if you're in a leadership position, you make sure that everything that you're delegating to other people is fair and equal, because you know what it's like to be in their shoes. I feel like you create a safe work environment for people, or you could feel like you're treating everybody as equal or like family at this time. You tend to nurture other people with this energy. The focus is more towards your family as well. You're more involved in your community, your family life. This could also be volunteering your time and energy, or you could be more invested in other people's drama at this time and dealing with them and their power struggles with this energy. And a friend could be going through some self-discoveries or self-realizations. You may go through a period of stagnation or listlessness for some of you. Group work is very powerful and positive for you now, especially if the focus is on the consciousness and conscious awareness, deeper learning, healing, or combining energies to create a positive change in the collective through media, education system, etc. Then on the 23rd, Venus moves into Capricorn, into your 5th house, where you have a stellium, and I think I talk about that too on one of the videos. I talked about the stellium and what it means. Oh yes, the monthly horoscope, so be sure to check that out. So this is going to happen at 3:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in February, in your 11th house, Coronis and Hades are going to go direct, and then on April 16th, 2024, Vulcan in Leo is going to go direct. Okay, so you're going to still be contending with Vulcan in Leo in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. So on the 23rd, Venus in Capricorn, this is not the easiest time for some of you with love life. Love could be taking a side seat at this time, and your focus could be elsewhere with this energy, or focus on your work. It could also be you giving your partner the silent treatment at this time with this energy, and not because you want to, it's just that you're just giving them the silent treatment and you're in silent mode at this time until all the planets move into your 6th house. Okay, and you may tend to sit on your hands or stand body closed position because there's a lack of communication going on, and you don't feel like being vulnerable or opening up to your partner. Whatever is bothering you at this time, you tend to keep it more to yourself. Venus is semi-squaring Poseidon and Scorpio here in your 3rd and 7th house. You tend to keep whatever is bothering you to yourself, and you may not be able to take constructive criticism at this time. You can be butting heads with siblings and avoiding them and not really wanting to deal with them, or this could be with your adult children and butting heads with your adult children or their partner at this time and not really wanting to talk to them at this time. Okay, also with this energy here, I feel you're not really wanting to deal with any kind of confrontation, so you could be just not taking people's phone calls at this time as well, and like kind of avoiding them with this energy, because right now anything that they say to you kind of sounds like nails to a chalkboard. For some of you, a great time to mingle. If you're single with this energy, you could find somebody that's a perfect match for you at this time. Venus quincunxing Saturn in retrograde, not Saturn retrograde, Vulcan in retrograde in the 5th and 12th house. So you are not ready to jump into a new relationship, so you could definitely be talking to somebody at this time. You're not open to new people coming into your life, so you could still be observing them, and the jury still can be out on certain people coming into your life. You can be reevaluating the help that you give to others, because you may realize that you're not getting nowhere with this person, or you may feel like you're being used. Especially if you're a web designer, graphic designer, be careful what you do for free for like influencers at this time, because you could feel like, you know, you're being cut short at this time, or you're not getting what you promised, or you're putting in more work for this person and this person's not doing anything in return. Okay, so it could be like you kind of being duped out of your promises. Then on the 24th, Mars is not well aspected in your 5th house at this time, so this could be whoever, whatever has to leave your life. Let it leave your life. You can have a falling out with friends. This could also be a time where you're like standing out a little bit more here, or you may have to fight for a leadership position at this time, and things are going to get competitive, and you may not be in the competitive mode at this time, because you tend to be more of a traditionalist, and it could be like real competition going on at work with this energy, and everybody playing king of the hill, all right, and trying to fight for that flag. You are not one to speak up at this time, but you tolerate a lot of situations, so this week could be a very busy week for you with work, and you just kind of keeping your mouth shut and just tolerating all the wrenches that are being thrown in your way with this energy. You could be losing to certain situations at this time, or certain projects at this time you may not go through. Mars in Capricorn, you tend to just tolerate certain situations as they come and go. And then you have a T-square with the South Node and the North Node in your 8th house and your 2nd house. So this is a tendency to just tolerate certain situations. Not the best time to be in a leadership position at this time. For some of you, God forbid, depends what's going on in your chart, it could be taken away from you. Pluto conjunct with the Sun this week in the 6th house, opposing Volcanus in your 12th house. You can be dealing with your fears, emotional hangups at this time. This is a great time to face your fears and emotional hangups, because it is time to make ego smaller. And unfortunately, you have a stellium in Capricorn here, so it's ruled by Saturn. So it's all about ego, tripping and power tripping here. So there could be a lot of resistance to making to conquering your ego at this time, or facing your fears, or facing what is uncomfortable for you with this energy. So whatever is uncomfortable for you that you're trying to do, or you're trying to avoid, don't avoid it, face it with this energy, even if it means that you're rocking the boat at this time because you want to be about status quo. You want everybody to like you. This is a great time to make ego smaller with this energy. You're going to have a falling out with people. Not the best time to be voicing your opinion about things with this energy. So this could be changes happening with your love life. Your love relationships should be undergoing changes at this time with this energy. So this could be certain things in a leadership position as well at work being taken away from you at this time. So you could be dealing with other people's responsibilities this week with this energy. Then on the 25th, we have the full moon in Leo, and that comes in at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and let me see, and this is in your 12th house. So this is a great time to get your juju, your voodoo, and your santeria on. But this could also be a very, very, very heavy energy time for you, because Pluto is opposing the moon as well. So there's feelings of guilt, obsession, obsessive thinking going on at this time because of things that you've done in the past. This is dealing with your regrets, your shoulda, woulda, coulda. This is avoiding certain things and feeling guilty that you're avoiding certain things at this time rather than facing them head on. You're definitely stuck in your ways of thinking, or you're determined and hell-bent to be right at this time. You do have a T-square happening with your 9th, 6th, and 12th house, so you're very stuck in tunnel vision with this energy. You can be extremely opinionated with this energy. Try to bend like the palm tree. I know you can be even, and be more of a mutable sign at this time. Unfortunately, I know you can be adaptable for some of you. Sometimes Virgo, I think it's like the only mutable sign that takes on really takes on really does not act like like a mutable sign. It really doesn't. So this is just one of those occasions where you're not acting like a mutable sign and you're being very stubborn and stuck in your ways of thinking. This is not the best time for your legalities or dealing with the law and the popo with this energy. So be careful with lawyers and judges and how you speak to them or what you say. Don't back talk to them at this time, because you're not going to get the answer that you want. All right. You can always appeal it later. All right, and fight about it later. Not the best time for exams. So this week, you may want to study extra hard before your exam. Or if you're taking your driver's license test, or you're trying to get, your green card, that kind of thing, you may want to study ahead. If you have to deal with your personal responsibilities at this time, this may not be the easiest time for that. Make sure to call ahead and find out what kind of paperwork you need as well. You may actually quit school at this time, because school could seem a little bit harder for you with this energy, or it could be a situation here where you're like, you fail your first exam or whatever, or things seem to be a little bit rough, so then you stop with this energy. Remember, you can always go back. Okay, this could be just a difficult energy time for you emotionally, and it's difficult, like pushing yourself to go back to school with this energy. You may feel like you can't get up and go back and get a good grade, and you can. You're just like, you're making things harder than they really are for yourself at this time. This is a good time for quiet reflection and solitude. Then on the 26th, this could be dealing with unusual health problems that can be cropping up at this time with this energy. So pay attention to your body, because Pluto's in the 6th house with this energy. You can be, again, dealing with obsessive thinking. Whatever it is you're trying to do at this time, you just kind of need to relax and go with the flow. You need to plant your seeds, and it will come on its own time, not on the time that you want it, or you may need to make things happen. For others of you, you could be super critical, super judgmental of other people that you work with, or you could be very fault-finding with other people at work, kind of like a Taurus, to the point where you were like, other people don't really want to work with you at this time. So I would be careful here. For some of you, you're very opinionated, so I would be really careful here on what you say. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Be more empathetic at this time with this energy here. Also, you could be kind of cranky with this energy, and you could be also frustrated with certain things that are taking too long at this time, and then not getting along with other people with this energy here. So try to be more about others. Try to put yourself in other people's shoes to help mitigate this energy. The first card I come up with is the Death card. Change is happening for you this week with this energy, so go with the flow. And this could be with your workplace, this could be with your routine, or this could be with your home. The Six of Swords, get the hell out of your damn head. It is not the place to be. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up, or short trips happening here with this energy as well. The Three of Wands, this is a time of moving forward with this energy and seeing how far you have come. So you could be reassessing your life at this time with this energy as well. Okay, the Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life can be changing as well. For some of you, you can be finding your true calling this week, or you could be finding your niche in life. The Queen of Wands, I feel that you can be playing diplomat at this time. You can be trying to get along for the sake of getting along with other people in your life during this time period as well with this energy, or you could be listening to me and being more empathetic towards others. The Knight of Wands, I feel that you have been in similar situations that other people are going through at this time, and you may offer the best advice at this time to others, but don't expect others to be wanting to listen to the advice that you're given. And you know what they say, free advice is the best advice. So they don't want to take your advice at this time. So this person has to fall on their face, and they have to learn these lessons. And I feel like it has to deal with friendships and the people that they hang out with this energy that they have lessons with at this time. So they're going to do what they're going to do at this time and see what they're going to see at this time and have the experience, and just be there for them when they fall, but you can put yourself in this person's shoes is what I'm seeing. The Emperor card, the focus can be on father or the men in your life at this time. Could be more of the focus with this energy. The Eight of Swords, I feel for some of you here, this could be dealing with regrets. For some of you could be grieving at this time and having a difficult time of letting go with this energy. So this is not the easiest energy time for you. For some of you here, I feel like you could be going through it emotionally, and this could be an emotionally confusing time for you in regards to father or father's side of the family. I feel also that you may have some unfinished business happening here as well, or this could be an unpredictable situation at this time coming up. The Devil card, you are dealing with a dominating person in your life, and this person could be very unpredictable with this energy here, or you're trying to figure this person out, and they could be very confusing or manipulative because they're doing things behind your back or other people's back at this time, and they're not really giving you straight answers with this energy here as well. For others of you, you could be dealing with somebody that has an addiction problem with this energy, drugs or alcohol. And I feel like they could be trying to put you in a crisis situation when there is none, and they're trying to take your money at this time with this energy. So like I said, a very unpredictable situation. So whoever you're trying to help at this time, I feel like they have to go through their situation by themselves, because they're going to be trying to steal from you or talk you out of your money at this time. Or right now, they're in an emotional state that is so much for you that you kind of need to pull back and be like, okay, I'm gonna let you go through your thing at this time by yourself, and then when you're good, let me know, because all they're doing is, what I'm feeling is that they're dragging you down to their situation, letting you feel their mental anguish, and this person could be going through just mental anguish as it is, so, and I do feel like it's not going to just affect you, but everybody else around you guys, okay? And I do see a purging, so this could be whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life at this time. The Strength card, I do feel that you will have the courage to walk away from this situation. It might take a while for some of you here. It might take 3 months before you literally walk away from this situation as well, before you say I'm done, okay? Because it can be emotionally too much for you with this energy, and you could be feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders at this time. All right, the Four of Wands, I feel you may prefer to be by yourself at this time, and I don't blame you. For some of you here, I feel like you could be delving into your fantasy life, watching TV more, and stuff like that, or you could be working on the law of attraction and that kind of stuff as well. The Queen of Swords, I feel for some of you here, this is a great time for word of mouth with this energy here as well. I feel for some of you, whatever decision that you make, again, there's an emphasis that it's going to impact other people around you, not just you and this other person. So this could be quitting your job, walking away from a relationship at this time with this energy, because it's just too confusing and volatile, and maybe this person needs to hit their bottom before they have their self-realizations. Okay, I feel like children could be involved too. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. I feel like this is the time of new beginnings. I feel like eventually, I give it 3 weeks or 3 months, but eventually you two are going to disconnect from each other. But I feel like only to come back again with each other. So you have a lot of lessons with this person. This person could be a child that's yours, like an adult child, okay? The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality, more money coming to you at this time. The Magician card, I feel like there's a grief happening here, and I feel like for some of you here, you're either grieving. For others of you, the ex is trying to come back into the picture with this energy, so it's up to you what you want to do with this energy. I do feel like you're more of a realist at this time, so this is very much a heavy energy time for you. So right now, you have to touch it and feel it in order to believe it at this time. You're very much the pessimist with this energy, or whatever is going on with your reality at this time with the planets in Cancer and retrograde. You're very much about your security at this time, so you're definitely looking for growth and for a job and stuff like that, and it could be very frustrating for some of you with this energy. The Three of Cups, this is an emotionally confusing time for you. I feel you're not ready to make certain decisions at this time with this energy, and that's fine too. And I feel like you could be at a stalemate in your life when it comes to certain situations. It could be that all the planets in Capricorn have to move into your 6th house before you make changes in your life at this time, okay? Trust your intuition. No decision is a decision as well. You are dealing with dominating people in your life who are best dealt with silence at this time with the planets in retrograde. Now, Coronis and Hades are going to be in retrograde till February, and there's only 2 planets in Cancer, which is not bad So by Friday, so this is not bad. So this can help move the energy along. And then Saturday that week, Uranus goes direct. Okay, so the energy should start moving along a little bit faster. The Nine of Coins, I feel with this energy here, this could be traveling coming up with this energy. This could also be a move happening here coming up for you as well. But I do see an emphasis on traveling for some of you with this energy. The Ten of Swords, you can be starting over in your life. So you could be moving 2 hours away from where you live. You could be literally starting over in your life at this time in a different state or country. The Lover's card, this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. For some of you, there's an ending of one relationship, but then I see a new relationship coming in. Trust your intuition at this time because you two can have a psychic connection with each other as well. Alrighty. I do feel like for others of you in a good relationship at this time, there's lots of talks of future coming up. So as I feel that there could be another child, for others of you, this could be moving in with your partner. This could be a great time for contracts like in the UK, like work contracts could be coming through. And you could feel like you're going to get this job because you may start buzzing and stuff like that. So you may feel like you have a purpose and reason to be here. I feel also you can be more quiet. I see an emotional love affair becoming a love relationship. For some of you, you could be working on yourself, like dieting. For others of you, you can be quitting bad habits and working on yourself that way with this energy. The King of Swords, I see confrontation, backstabbing. Oh yeah, it's gonna get ugly. I also feel like, you can't take back your words. So again, you're very opinionated at this time. So you could get blocked with this energy here as well. You could be all up in your head. You could be fighting with people on the internet at this time with this energy. And I feel like it's going to be family and taking it to the internet world. The Eight of Coins, I feel like, when you fight, you're going to be obsessed about this situation as well. I feel for some of you here, you could be delving into new responsibilities. This could also be adulting at this time and doing certain things by yourself with this energy here, okay? I do feel like you're feeling stuck in certain situations in your life, and you could be trying to get out of certain obligations that you had with other people with this energy. The Star card, manifesting what you want. You have a spiritual connection with certain people in your life, or this is a new person coming in and you have a spiritual connection with them. I feel for some of you here, you could be spending the weekends boot up with your partner, or this could be Netflix and chill night with somebody new coming into your life with this energy. I love you, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.